So I'm happy to say that the heat wave that wrecked Europe for about a week has finally subsided.
Congratulations.
Apparently there's another one coming, but we're not going to think about that right now.
It's okay. It's okay. Our planet's not dying. Don't worry about it.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's cool. It's fine. It's fine.
The planet's dying, Squirtle.
That last day was bleak.
Yeah. Was that the day that we recorded, or was that like the day after?
No, we recorded on the first day of the heat.
Oh no! So that was also got worse.
Coolest, yeah, that was the coolest day of the heat wave proper. So on Sunday it was up to about. On Sunday it was up to about 104 Fahrenheit. I think it's like 41 Celsius.
No one actually knows.
I'm always guessing.
They just pick out numbers that are smaller and go, "That's Celsius, baby."
It's like half-ish. I don't know.
It's not even.
It's not. It's not.
Not even a little bit.
I have to say, by that time, morale was very bad.
In the dumps.
I had been subsisting on nothing but cold cereal and ice cream for about 3 days, which for the first day is kind of cool. It's kind of fun. It makes you feel like a kid getting away with something. And then by day 5, you're like, I would murder someone for a hot meal with a vegetable in it.
I have a question.
Eric, you have a question.
Yeah. How did your ice cream and cereal diet mix with your lactose intolerance?
I got lactose free. Next question.
Okay, cool. Never mind. That's the only question I had. Yeah. That's not as funny as I'd hoped it would be, but I appreciate it.
Well, think about it this way. If we had mixed diarrhea and with all the other discomfort I was feeling, I wouldn't be here right now. I think I would have just laid down and died.
Yeah.
I almost did anyway.
Okay.
But yeah, by Sunday morale was very bad. Okay. I was dying for some actual food. So even though it was an oven in my apartment, I decided to break the rules and I made some nachos in my air fryer.
Nice.
Which was very good. I don't regret it, even though it heated up my apartment even more.
Okay. I was going to ask you what the rule was, but now I think I understand the rule, and the rule is hot.
The rule is don't heat up your apartment.
Don't run things that make heat.
The rule is no cooking.
Okay.
You wake up at the ass crack of dawn to close all of your windows and trap the cold, scare quotes, because it's not dark enough to cool off, the cold night air in your house. And then in the morning, you close all the windows and you pull all your blinds to keep the cold in and the hot out, which kind of works.
So really you're like in like heat imposed quarantine space where it's like no sunlight, no food, no...
I don't know what time it is. I'm depersonalized. My wife isn't home. I'm by myself. I've done nothing but smoke weed and play Chibi Robo and eat ice cream.
Yeah.
So I've got my nachos and I take them back to the bedroom where I have a nest of fans set up.
Okay.
And then just like a bunch of pillows on the floor in the middle. And that's kind of where I'm spending all my time. My world just really collapsed into this one little like 4x4 square foot area.
Yeah.
So I'm on the floor, surrounded by fans, smoking weed, completely naked, eating nachos on the floor, and I'm like, this is bad.
Uh-oh. Like, right back to college, Frankie here, huh?
I had the simultaneous feeling of like cognitive knowledge that this is not a good space that I'm in, but at the same time, I feel nothing.
Yeah, you also like, you're like, this is not a good space to be in, but it is the space I am currently in, and that's
it's
just
the
what
space
this
I'm
is
currently
going to be.
in. I just need to wait for this to end. It's like a migraine. You just gotta wait it out.
Yeah.
But I'm like reflecting on this sensation. I like get up to go wash my hands. I go to the bathroom, which is the only room that still has an open window, because if not, then it's still hot, but it's like it smells weird and it's muggy, so I leave the window open.
Sure.
So I'm like going to the bathroom through the window open or through the open window. I hear nothing at first. It's so hot, even the birds and the bugs aren't making noise. And then in the distance, I hear someone whistling.
Okay.
And then silence again. It felt like a miracle.
Yeah.
Suddenly morale was not great, but good enough.
Yeah.
I felt like I could get through this ordeal. It really buoyed me. This little bit of like good summer.
There's other people
coming in through this
existence.
wave of bad summer.
It was the one solitary flower in like the third act of a zombie movie where you're like, okay, actually, things ate my entire family and I've been living off of Spam and shoe leather for days, but it's gonna be okay because this lily grew in a ditch, and that's all I need.
Exactly. That was a ditch lily in the form of the stinger from a War song.
Yeah.
It's the band War. Yeah.
Okay. 'Cause it sounded like the intro song to that one sitcom that was on when we were like in the 90s.
The George Lopez show.
George Lopez show. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I know.
Lowrider.
Yeah,
it was Lowrider. Okay. Cool.
It's Lowrider. Yeah, Lowrider by War.
Yeah. Got it. We got there.
So I like to extend my thanks to whoever that was that kept me from probably killing myself. Is that too dark?
Maybe, but the unfortunate part here is it was George Lopez. So your life was saved by George Lopez whistling the theme to his long canceled TV show, walking down the street.
Probably not the first time. Probably won't be the last time. Thank you, George Foreman. Thank you, George Lopez.
Polydactyl.
Vociferous.
Bombastic.
Rectangle.
Big words for smart people.
Hey everyone, this is Big Words for Smart People, the only podcast that makes dumb guys smarter and smart guys more smarter. I'm Frankie, and my pronouns are they, them.
I'm Eric. My pronouns are he, him.
How are you he, him doing today?
I'm doing
Eric?
Pretty good. It's warm outside today.
Yeah.
So we spent most of the morning outside while my child played in the inflatable pool that I bought him 3.5 years ago, but he only just now noticed it existed. 'Cause it's finally hot enough that being in like a pool full of cold hose water feels good and not horrible.
3.5 years ago, he was an infant, I think.
Yeah. We got it early. This is not entertaining, but we got it for going to the beach because you can put water in it, then you can splash on the sand, but not be near the ocean because the ocean is scary. Anyways,
right.
Long story short, he didn't like getting his bathing suit, so he was just naked outside for about half the morning.
Oh my God, he gets it.
That really sets the tone. Yeah, the picture my wife sent the family chat of him playing with the pool was tastefully taken when he wasn't like full dong hanging in the breeze, just like all out.
Dude, he takes after his auntie. Any day where it's not hotter than the surface of the sun, I'm out at the nude beach.
Yeah, I get
Which
that.
isn't weird because it's Germany.
It's not weird. Yeah, because it's already going to be weird. It's Germany.
It's not weird. It's just German.
Frankie.
Eric.
Do you want a word?
Yes, please.
Yay! The word of the week is ululation. Ululation.
This is a word I've read, but I didn't know how to say it, so I'm glad we're here.
Yeah.
Wait, one more time.
Ululation.
Ululation.
It's the noun form of the verb ululate, which is to utter
ululate.
Ululate. To utter a loud, usually protracted, high-pitched, rhythmical sound, especially as an expression of sorrow, joy, celebration, or reverence. It can also be used in places of the word like howl or shout. It's onomatopoeic. It's like when you say ululate, if you yell that word, you're ululating and ululation. Like,
wow.
Cool. Yeah. So it's a cool word.
It makes me think about Age of Empires.
Wololo.
Ooh la la. Yeah, you know.
Shh.
This guy knows. You know what else it makes me think of? You ever
Yes.
you ever heard of Space Channel 5?
Space Channel 5? Why, no, I
Yeah.
haven't, Frankie.
Is this playing into what you brought in today? Because I can shut up.
No, it's not.
Okay, awesome. Space Channel 5 was a video game for the Dreamcast.
Okay.
It's a music video game. I genuinely don't understand the gameplay. I think it's a rhythm game, but I'm not sure because it's super, super, super vibey. So I don't really know where the vibes end and the gameplay begins. But it's hosted by a character named Ulala.
Ulala. Ooh la la.
Ulala.
Ulala. Yeah. Okay. So they were definitely just like, this is Yell the character.
Yeah, it's a music thing. Sure.
Yeah. So along those lines, I want to talk to you about how the Game Boy generated sounds.
Fuck yes, dude.
Okay.
Awesome.
Are you ready to take a deep dive into the sound generation techniques of the original Nintendo Game Boy handheld system?
I never thought anybody would ask me that. Yes.
Okay, so pardon me if you already know this, but the original Game Boy, and then subsequent Game Boy Pocket, and I believe also Game Boy Color, did not have a sound card the way we assume like any kind of handheld console or anything has presently. It had something called a programmable sound generator, or PSG, which passed everything it did through the CPU, and the CPU did all of the heavy lifting. Which, if you're a big tech nerd, you're like, that's not good. That's not good for the CPU to have to do.
I know very little about how computer works, so I'm taking your word on this.
So CPU is like brain, and normally like modern systems have a dedicated brain that just makes music, because making audio is insanely complicated stuff to do. Like every second
I do it all the time, and
audio,
I don't even think about it.
I know, right? You have a dedicated audio generator in your larynx, but Game Boy don't have larynx. Okay.
You got me.
Game Boy got larynx. Game Boy got brain, nothing else. Game Boy got brain and speaker. Imagine if your brain had to think about what all noises you're going to make all the time. That's a lot of work.
Sometimes it feels like that when I have not taken my ADHD meds.
There you go. So a Game Boy does not have its ADHD meds. So the PSG had 4 channels allocated to it, and that's it. And so if you know anything about audio, like channels are what let you make music. If you want to have 2 instruments playing at the same time, you need 2 channels. If you're Rush, you need at least 3 channels, because you've got a bass channel, a guitar channel, and a drum channel, and then you've also got somebody singing, and that channel's attached.
I think you'd also need a channel
channels
for the second neck of the bass, and also all 6 of the synthesizers that are scattered about.
And you actually did need 6 more channels for each of the additional pairs of arms that Neil Peart had to play his giant rotating circular drum set. Anyways,
and
Game Boy
got one more channel just for Geddy Lee's nose.
Which we can
That's not
empathize.
nice. I'm sorry, Geddy Lee. I also have a big nose.
So 4 channels. And it let and those 4 channels could only make the sounds that were dedicated to it. 2 of the channels, if I remember correctly, could make square waves, and those are really easy because square waves are binary. So it's like, and it just modulates between those.
Oh, I know about those.
Yeah.
It looks like crenellations on a castle wall. That's
exactly.
What they're called, right?
Yeah. Exactly. They look like teeth of an herbivore. One channel had like a more of a triangular wave pattern. You could do custom is in scare quotes, but like more custom waveforms there. And then one channel was just noise. It was static. None of those were really good for making percussion, which is why all the drum beats in all of the Game Boy games you can think of are just like little snippets of static. They're using that 4th channel just to like throw in sounds over and over again to give the illusion of static. It's also those 4 channels.
Just keeping the beat, right?
It's just keeping the beat. It's to give something moving. You got most of your like melodies and bass lines and sound effects and stuff came from those 2 square wave channels. Which is also why if you're playing like Final Fantasy or Pokemon and you use an attack, if you listen really closely, when the attack sound effect goes through, the background music gets thinner. And that's because it's using one of the 4 channels. And so they had to take away instrumentation from the background to play that sound effect and then switch back into it again.
Really? I never knew that.
Go back and like play red or blue. And like it's quick, but that's what happens. It's also why, well, we'll get to this.
So this is maybe a bit of a weird question. I hope you don't mind me jumping in.
No,
but like
good.
if you're playing on like an emulator, would that still happen?
Generally, this is a little bit out of my research, but I think the emulators try to emulate what sounds were being produced by the console. So essentially what they'll take is they take a much more advanced system and funnel it down into, here are the 4 noises you're making. It's also why you might get weird audio disconnects with an emulator for Game Boy games, because on the original hardware, the hardware was telling it to play the music essentially in real time. It wasn't recorded. Mm-hmm. There was essentially a note sheet being handed to the PSG saying, play these things at this time. So when you played it, that's what they did. And so when your battery died, the music got really wonky because it was not playing an audio file. It was being fed information, and like that was falling apart. And the CPU is trying to handle too much with limited energy and all of that kind of fun stuff.
Dude, I never knew that the original Game Boy had all these like idiosyncrasies.
Yeah.
The first console that I remember playing like for like extended periods of time, I remember picking up your Game Boy Color every now and then, but like my first one really was a Game Boy Advance.
And that's where I'm going
This is
next.
all news to me.
This is cool.
Okay.
Because the Game Boy Advance, what was the cool thing about the Game Boy Advance? Do you remember in terms of backwards compatibility?
Everything.
Yes, it could play.
You're right. It was cool.
It was so cool. It's genuinely my favorite. I mean, I've modded a couple. Like it's my favorite on handheld. The Game Boy Advance could play Game Boy games, and because of that, the Game Boy Advance actually had 2 different forms of providing audio. It had the Game Boy Advance audio, which was like, I'm gonna dumb it down. It had 2 8-bit channels for essentially playing audio files. Which is why you could have a lot more variety and lots more interesting music. Audio files are really, really big still, and it still didn't have a dedicated sound channel or sound card. So it was still passing all that through the CPU. So you either had companies go, it's just music, and have the nastiest, crunchiest, lowest bit rate music possible playing through that tinny speaker. Or
you thinking of anyone in particular?
Of course not. I'm not going to put him on blast, but pick up most Game Boy Advance games, and the audio is not wirelessing. But there are some companies like Game Freak, because old Game Freak was really invested in this.
Dude, I was about to say, like Pokemon Sapphire, Pokemon Ruby, that's some of the best Pokemon music.
Camelot, who made Golden Sun, but also made all of the Mario sports games, like Mario Golf and Mario Tennis for the Game Boy Advance. They were very invested in having a very rich soundscape for their games. So they wrote super involved code to help handle all of the audio processing as it was handed to the CPU to do everything. So, and what they also did, and one of the reasons that the Game Boy, the Pokemon music in Gen 3 feels so iconic while still feeling fresh, and I agree with you, maybe the best soundtrack from a Pokemon game ever, until you talk about the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire remakes, which took all of that and elevated it with orchestration, and it's my favorite. They paired it. They layered the new Game Boy Advance audio engine with the PSG. So you still had those 4 channels from Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, Silver, Gold, and Crystal making that music, but layered on top of and in between more dedicated audio files and actual like music composition and everything. And that's why it sounds so cool.
So does that mean if you're playing a Game Boy original game on a Game Boy Advance, then if, for instance, you're using a moving Pokemon, does the audio not fade out a little bit if you're playing on a Game Boy Advance?
I believe it does, because the Game Boy Advance in that game is not activating when you put. Okay, this is really detailed. There's a special notch on the cartridges that when you load it into the back, tells the Game Boy Advance to either open the Game Boy Advance equipment or open just the Game Boy equipment. And so when you put a Game Boy notch in there, it doesn't even turn on the Game Boy Advance stuff. it's just opening up the Game Boy things, down to the fact that like it doesn't even have to, like, you have to hit a button to resize to screen, because otherwise it goes, nope, I'm using all of the Game Boy hardware, Game Boy PSG, everything. You're playing Pokemon Blue or whatever. That's why the cartridges are shaped the way they are.
Dude, I love a hardware solution to a software problem. I think it's just my latent love of gadgets.
Yeah.
As a concept.
I agree. And Game Boy Advance.
I love a thingamajig.
This can't be the whole episode, but I could talk about the Game Boy Advance for an entire episode. It's the coolest thing. Instead, I actually want us to keep in the realm of Pokemon. Because.
Yes.
In the original 151 Pokemon, in addition to giving us cool animated sprites and Pokedex entries and movesets for all of them, they all made noises when you sent them out.
Yeah, they sure fucking do.
They ululate when you play them. And some of those ululations are iconic. I can already in my head pull up the sound that a Pidgey or a Weedle makes from Red and Blue. But they were pretty basic, and they couldn't do, like, the anime wanted to be like, they can say their names, and they definitely couldn't do that in the games. So they just made weird noises. The show had gone off the rails. We really like to be like,
rails, let's be real.
In the show, like, we like to think, oh, they say their own names. That's what Pokemon do. Machamp, Machamp, Machamp. Sometimes. Most of them don't. So, Frankie, we're going to play a game.
Okay.
I have pulled...
Oh, a game? Oh my god, I get to play a game this time.
You get to play a game this time.
This is incredible.
A smattering of audio files, clips mostly from the anime, and then I've got 2 bonus ones that are straight from the games. Of Pokemon cries from the anime. And I want you to tell me what Pokemon is ululating in each of these audio files. I've batched them, so we're going to go through some themes here. I'm going to be real with you. I made a scoring system. I'm probably going to forget to keep track of it halfway through.
Okay, sick. I just want to know, like, how recent are we getting? Because I'm not great with, like, the Gen 9 Pokemon.
You don't have to worry about... Well, okay, the most recent one is from... I'll give you this as a hint. There's one from Alola, and that's the most recent of the Pokemon.
Oh, I got this.
Which is Gen 6, 7? 7.
That's 7.
Yep.
Yeah. My second question is, do I need to keep score?
Yeah, you should probably keep score.
Okay.
Because I'm going to forget.
Awesome.
Okay. Frankie, number
Eric.
1. The first one we're going to do is a warm-up. I feel like you can get this one. Can you go ahead and open up file number 1, please?
Okay, well, I think I know this one.
Okay, go on. Let's see if you're right.
I'm taking a vibe check.
Yeah.
I'm really seeing, like, what does this sound say about the Pokemon? It's Bulbasaur.
It's Bulbasaur. And this Bulbasaur. I feel like this Bulbasaur has a secret.
It always sounded like that. It always sounded kind of like. It always sounded kind of like that kid who was a colicky baby.
Yeah.
In elementary school. You know that one.
It was the kid who got their like vocal fry, but they were in 6th grade, and so like the rest of their body hadn't caught up yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They always sound like, I can't wait for recess.
And you're like, you have to stop talking.
How's that?
That was pretty good, man. You sounded like a Bulbasaur.
I can't fucking hear you.
Okay. You got 6 points
6
on that,
points?
Frankie. That's 6 points. Good job. You're doing it.
I'm so good at everything.
Open number 9.
Number 9. Is this... How the fuck do I say his name? Behem. It's like an alien robot thing.
It's like this weird flying robot. It's Behem.
Yeah, I heard it, but I don't know how I'm supposed to say it.
I know how he says it, but that's culturally insensitive. If I follow up,
am I allowed to?
It's transformative. You're allowed to. Frankie,
okay,
that's correct.
awesome.
This is Behem. Do you remember what Behem evolves into?
Elegam.
LGM.
Yeah, all right. I'm counting that as correct. That's right.
That's correct. You got
great.
6 points. Congratulations. This next one also says its name. This is moving away from the easy ones.
I'm so ready for this.
This one's a little bit longer. Go for it. Open number 3.
Joke's on you, sucker. I know this one. That's
Yeah,
Reggie
you
Gigas.
do. That's Reggie Gigas.
No. Yeah.
Gigas?
Yes. Yeah. It was one of the Reggies.
Yeah.
It's Reggie Gigas.
It's Reggie Gigas. Yes. Gigas.
Yeah.
Gigas. Reggie Gigas has the coolest, like, weirdest, techie feel to it. I want to say the original, like the actual in-game version of this also, was very like computery and crunchy and weird.
I think so. I don't really remember.
I'll try to find it and throw that in here as well. You're good. You're good. I didn't double up any Pokemon.
Okay. That's also good to know.
All right, Frankie. Congratulations. You should be up to 18 points, which is pretty good.
I am.
We are now past the easy ones. We're going to move into what I like to call That's Just an Animal. And I'm going to have you go ahead and open 12 for me.
That's a horse. That's a horse you put in there. You put a horse in there.
That's just a horse. That's just a horse. Which horse is it, Frankie?
Okay, hold on. It's kind of hard to hear any other noises besides horse because of the music.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a Rapidash. So if we're talking about horse Pokemon, it's probably either got to be a Zebstrika or the one before it, I don't remember, or a Mudsdale. And
Blitzel.
It doesn't sound like a Mudsdale, so I think it's a Zebstrika.
Frankie, it was Rapidash. That was old Rapidash. You were really close. I'm giving you 1 point because you were really close. Because you were right and then you were wrong again. But I need you to understand it could have been way more if you'd said what you thought it was instead of saying something else.
I didn't think it was Rapidash. I was just wrong.
Oh, no. It's Rapidash, where they just went out into, like, the nearest farm and recorded a horse. And we're like, this is pretty good.
It's a horse.
It's just a horse.
How do you make a horse sound on fire? How do you do that?
Well,
I should have known that. They would have made Zebstrika sound more electric.
Crunchy. Yeah. Let's go ahead and open 11. Yeah. Let's go and open 11 then and see if you can redeem yourself.
It sounds like a bear.
It sounds like a bear because it's just like the most generic bear sound effect you could Google and find. This bear.wav just played.
Generic bear sound effect makes me think of generic bear Pokemon. Okay. So is it Ursaring?
Ooh, I'm sorry, Frankie. It's not Ursaring.
Is it Ursaluna?
No, it's Nidoking. That
one probably hasn't been in the anime, I don't think. That's Nidoking?
And Nidoqueen. And Rhyhorn.
That's fucked up.
No,
Get it
why?
together, Pokemon Company.
Beyond me. I couldn't tell you. It clearly, like, they didn't know what to make this Pokemon noise. I feel like it was actually left. It was a placeholder because it doesn't even sound like a Pokemon call. It sounds like I had 30 seconds, and so I went to like freesounds.org and typed in bear and downloaded the first thing that came up by Mr. Shmups or whoever it is that did it. It's just a bear sound.
So since they used it for so many Pokemon, are you sure they didn't also use it for Ursaring? Are you sure?
I'm fairly certain that they didn't use it for Ursaring or Ursaluna or Blood Moon Ursaluna.
Okay, but if we have to do a recount, I'm going to make you feel really bad about it.
You can look it up later. But you can get 1 point because you were at least like it does sound like a bear. It sounds like a bear.
Yes, pity points.
Okay. I think we're going to move into the section I've titled, That's Weird. Go ahead and open up 5.
Awesome.
Before you guess, can you slice me off a piece of what that sounds like to you?
I need to hear it again.
Go for it.
Not even for what you just said, which I didn't hear, but just for my own sake.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So
that's awesome.
What Pokemon do you think is having that medical distress?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Greninja. Because it has that big tongue wrap around the neck thing.
Oh, man, that would have been good, but it was Electabuzz doing that.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe I should start telling you the generation, and you can tell me what Pokemon you think it is. There's 1,024 of these things. This is a tough game.
Yeah.
All right.
Even within the generations that we're doing, that's, what, like 700 Pokemon? Oh, okay. With your arms up, it makes sense.
It makes sense. And the clip that's pulled from, it's just running straight at the camera, just like yelling, ululating
that
like
is
a
terrifying.
fool.
That is absolutely terrifying.
Oh, it's so good. Open 7 for me. It's going to be a very different energy.
Did I get any points for that one?
No.
Oh. Fuck me, I guess. What am I opening?
7.
7. Now that's a Pokemon with a secret.
That's a Pokemon. You're on the right track. That's a Pokemon with a secret.
Okay, hold on.
Gen 1.
Thank you.
Yeah. Gen 1 Pokemon with a secret. Who's got a secret?
Who's got a secret in Gen 1? I don't think it's Mr. I'm almost inclined to say Mr. Mime because it sounds like a pervert, but I know what Mr. Mime sounds like, and I don't think
Mr. Mime does say his own name in a way that is off-putting in its own right.
Yeah, he goes, Mime. I'm a human, but I'm also a pet.
I'm Ash's mom's one sole point of comfort. Her son abandoned her.
I eat out of a bowl on the floor. It's not weird.
Give me berries, mama.
No, it's not Mr. Mime, but who in Gen 1 has a secret? Is it, it's not Drowsy. Is it Hypno?
It's not Hypno. Unfortunately, this is one I picked because it doesn't sound like what it would make. This is what Persian says in the anime.
Oh, it's a different kind of pervert. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I hear
Persian.
it now.
This is Persian. I believe in the episode where Meowth is trying to impress another Meowth, and then gets like bullied by a Persian and still doesn't get any tail.
Yeah, he learns to talk to get some
strange
Meowth.
And
to get some Meowth strange, and then he gets mogged by a Persian.
All right. Open
That's the
10.
one time I'm gonna use the word mog on this podcast, I promise.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna give you 1 point because he was pervy. Go ahead and open 10. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you 2 hints for this one, but the first hint's gonna be it's from Gen 4.
What's the second one?
I'll tell you after you've guessed some because I don't want to give it away.
Okay. Oh, that's dramatic. Okay, Gen 4. Very dramatic.
Yeah. Follow that line. Dramatic.
Gen 4, very dramatic.
Kind of a big deal.
It sounds a little horsey. Is this a legendary?
Horsey. It is a legendary. That was going to be my other hint.
Is this Arceus?
It's not Arceus. Take another swing. You got this.
Legendary, Gen 4, Arceus, Palkia, Dialga. There are a lot of legendaries in Gen 4, though.
Yeah, Gen 4 is drowning in them.
It doesn't sound big enough for Palkia or Dialga. I don't think it's any of the little lake fairies.
Azelf, Mesprit, or Uxie.
Yeah, I don't think it's any of those.
Gen 4 also had Manaphy, Fion, Heatran.
Cresselia.
Cresselia. Unfortunately, that was Palkia. So it also is
Palkia?
Like, the least horse one of all of them is Palkia. And that point, screaming at a Dialga in the anime.
If I had to pick either of them, I would have thought it was Dialga because Dialga's horseier.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
Okay. Rolling on. We just did 10. One more in
so is that no points for 10?
I'll give you actually, I'm going to give you a point for that. You can have a point.
I loved your vibes-based point system. I would never, but but I like that you're doing it. What am I opening?
Okay. That was actually the last of the. That was weird. So now, we're gonna go to what I'm calling good luck.
Awesome.
Yeah. Open 14 for me.
Arbok.
It is not Arbok. Arbok says Charbok.
Yeah, I thought it was just a little bit of that.
This is the full.
Okay, wait,
Cry of the Pokemon. Yeah, take another swing. Listen to it.
I'm guessing that didn't count.
That doesn't count. Because you know Arbok.
It sounds kind of like Hiya, so I think it's a fighting type.
It does kind of sound like Hiya.
Is it a fighting type?
It is not a fighting type.
Fuck. I'm so cooked.
It's Gen 1. Take a swing.
Gen 1, not a fighting type.
Not an
Arbok. What's left?
Is weird. Is a weird one? Is weird. Has a weird evolution. Here's a hint that'll give it away. It has a weird evolution, and that evolution got a mega recently. That's also weird.
Come on, brain.
You can do this.
Come
Frankie,
on, I know.
What's your favorite legendary,
or
what's your favorite mega form from Legend ZA?
What's my favorite from Legend ZA? It's probably the stupidest one.
It's very much the stupidest one.
As you get older, your ability to recall things is the first thing to go, and I feel ancient right now.
Yeah, I can't give you any more hints than that. You're gonna kick yourself when I tell you.
Okay, well, Victory Bell screams.
Yeah,
so it can't be that.
This is not Victory Bell.
Yeah, which was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Because it's stupid.
Because it's pretty stupid.
What other stupid megas were there? There were lots of megas. But what
Do you
was
want me
the
to tell you
stupidest
because
mega?
we have a show to make?
Yeah.
What was the one that they just gave long legs for some reason?
Long legs. Oh, Starmie. I fucking love Starmie.
I know.
I should get a point for that.
Yeah, so that was Staryu from the anime going, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. It sounds and looks so much like it should be a fighting type, even though it has that psychic gym. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's all arms. It's all punch.
Hey, if you're listening to this still, first of all, thank you. But also, if you're not driving, go ahead and just Google Mega Starmie. It's dumb. And it's so funny.
I love it.
Frankie,
they should make more stupid legendaries like that.
You can have 2 points for that, because even before I told you generation, you asked Arbok, which was Gen 1. And you were very close, so I'm going to give it to you.
Thank you.
There's
so
one more in the good luck section. I need you to open number 2, please. And this is really good luck.
I got your number 2 right here, pal. I feel like you're playing a prank on me.
I'm not. This is the whole thing it says. That's why it's the good luck. It's the good luck round. This is from Gen 3, if that helps.
It's from Gen 3. That is a help. That really narrows it down quite a lot, I have to say, in the grand scheme of things.
You're never going to get to this because it's not even a Pokemon you'd think of from Gen 3. It doesn't have a mouth.
It doesn't have a mouth. It sounds like a little guy.
It is a little guy.
It sounds like a little guy. It's from Gen 3. It doesn't have a mouth.
Yep.
It's not Trapinch, because Trapinch has a mouth, even though Trapinch is a little guy. It's not Spinda. It's not Kecleon. I don't know if this is interesting, but this is what I got to do to get. I gotta narrow it down.
I'll edit your process out.
Thank you.
I'm
going through all the different zones.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's a bug type. What's the bug type in that gen?
Maybe it is a bug type. It is a bug type.
Fuck yeah, it's a bug type. What's the bug type? There's Volbeat. There's Illumise. Is it Volbeat?
It is not. You were so close. I'm giving you at least 2 points. That was Surskit going at.
Surskit.
And you're going like, the hell is a Surskit? And that's what everyone else listening to this is doing too, because no one remembers Surskit.
And it evolves into Masquerain, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but
nope.
Go off.
It used to be a really unique typing, and then Golisopod existed, and now it's not as unique of a typing anymore. Means I just wanted to include it because it just goes, and that's pretty good.
I love it when stuff goes Cool. How many is that for me? I need to know how much I'm winning.
I'm giving you 2 points for that. You can have 2 points, whatever.
2 points. Okay, next.
Now, this next section should feel like a bit of a relief. It's a section I titled Just Yelling. So cool. Go ahead. I want you to tell me the Pokemon that's yelling. Open number 6.
I'm ready for some Ululation.
This is some Ululations for sure. Don't overthink this one. You know this.
This one's Victory Bell.
This one is Victory Bell. She's just,
Yeah.
we've mentioned Victory Bell previously on the show. She's just screaming in the booth, man. Just
This is
yelling.
the second time. This is the second time in our podcast history that there's going to be audio of Victory Bell screaming in the middle of the episode. That's awesome.
Once per
So
fortnight.
that's 1,000 points for me, right?
You get 6 points for that. That was awesome.
I love it. She left it all on the mat.
She did.
I love it.
The next
We can learn a lot from
Pokemon
her.
also did. Can you open 8?
Jesus Christ. Are they okay?
I don't think
Do
so.
they need help?
There's lots of yelling.
I
This
gotta
one
hear
does
this again,
not
'cause
fit
it's
the
not-
Pokemon. Yeah, listen to it again.
It really sounds like somebody getting ripped in half.
I
It's
know.
really bad. It's very dramatic.
It is.
Is this one a legendary?
This is a legendary.
My heart says Moltres.
Ooh, you were really close. That's Zapdos,
Articuno?
baby. It's the least likely one. That's Zapdos screaming like they just had their leg pulled off in a terrible farming accident.
It's really rough.
Just yelling.
Woof.
You can have 3 points for that.
Thank you. I think I got really close with that.
You got really close. I'm calling it in the same family. So, pretty good.
Yeah. Una dos tres. Count it.
Yeah.
That's how many points I got.
We have one more of just yelling. Go ahead and open 4.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
This is interesting to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like a normal kind of guy.
It's not a normal
sounds like
kind of guy.
It sounds like someone who's maybe a robot or a ghost or both.
Okay. Maybe.
Is it both?
Follow that line of thought. I don't think it's a robot, but it's definitely... Is it a ghost? It's definitely a weird guy.
Okay. So if I'm thinking about robot ghosts, I'm probably going to be thinking about Golurk
Okay.
or Golett.
So think less ghost and more dark dragon.
Hydreigon.
Oh, I wish. I feel like there'd be 3 of those yells if it was Hydreigon. This is...
Oh, wait, hold on. It goes,
Yeah. Unfortunately, this is Guzzlord. who just yells.
Ultra Beasts. I forgot about the Ultra Beasts.
Yeah, this is our Gen
really
7 weird guy.
I was really hoping that the Pokemon from Gen 7 would be a Pokemon.
Instead, it's not.
It's my favorite
whatever
gen.
this is. It's an Ultra Beast.
Aw, nuts.
Fun fact, Guzzlord is voiced by Shinichiro Miki, who is the voice actor for James. And it's just him yelling in the booth with no sound editing whatsoever and then added to the show.
Awesome. What a pro.
That's pretty good, right? Frank, you can have 1 point for that.
Yay! Pity point.
Okay.
I'll take it.
2 more to go. These
Gotta
are
crush it.
pulled from the games. These are not from the anime. So we've talked
Okay.
a lot about how they've used it in the anime. Let's now see what they decided to do in Gen... I believe both of these are... Yeah, these are both from Gen 4 from Sinnoh.
Awesome.
When they were on the 3DS, where they did have a lot more flexibility in what they could do with the sound card.
Actually, that one came out on just the regular DS. It wasn't the 3DS.
Sorry, on the DS. I apologize.
Fucking
I'm leaving
silly
the channel.
goose.
All right. So that one was on the DS. When they
Yeah.
could do a lot more with the sound card. And then I'll edit around that. So it sounds like I'm smart. Play
Of course.
15, I'm hoping is a gimme. Play 15 for me.
Ooh, that is Cricketune.
That's the Cricketune going. Whoop.
Whoop. That was one of my
Whoop.
favorites.
I love it.
The Pokemon isn't my
Cricketune.
favorite, but the cry is one of my favorites.
I find the Pokemon disturbing to look at, but I love the cry it makes. And I love making other people make the cry that Cricketune makes. 6 points. Frankie, that was excellent.
Whoop.
The next one is the last one. Take a swing at it. It's number 16.
I know this one. Hold on.
Yeah, you got it.
This one is a legendary. I'm just kidding. It's not a legendary. It's a normal.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got
Yeah.
this. Hold on.
This is a Pokemon that I used to hate because I thought it was stupid, and now it became one of my favorites. It has an incredibly complicated meta history with the Pokemon Company.
Meta history with the Pokemon Company.
Yeah.
Do I know any meta history with the Pokemon Company? What's a Pokemon that you used to hate?
Third form of a Pokemon.
It's the third form of a Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. Its third evolution, like its final evolution, was added later than the other two were added, and
Is this Pawniard?
It's not
the evolution
Pawniard.
of Pawniard.
Nope. Bisharp?
Yeah, that's the one.
Nope.
It sounds pointy.
This is Togekiss, the egg plane.
That's what Togekiss sounds like?
That's what Togekiss sounds like.
Oh my god, that is Togekiss.
That's Togekiss.
I love Togekiss.
Togepi, originally added in the anime before a game for Misty to carry around when they were running the main run of Generation 1, was added in Gen 2 with an evolution from Friendship, and then in Gen 4 got a final evolution in Togekiss. I love it. It's such a beefy voice. It's so weird.
Togekiss is A tier for me. It's not S tier, but it is A tier.
Well, it's like Togepi kind of had theming, and then they like completely shit the bed on that theming. Because the original one is like a Pokemon coming out of an egg, and you're like, okay, cool, I get it. This is like the first stage of another Pokemon. It kind of looks like a Digimon, but whatever. And then the next form has like a bean body, long neck, and wings, and you're like, what is happening? But maybe I could see this evolving from an egg, and then it evolves again, and it's an airplane. And I don't know why it's an airplane, but I love it.
Buddy, no egg stays an egg forever.
Yeah, but does egg become airplane? And why does the airplane...
Egg becomes bird, man.
Why does
egg becomes bird.
Why does airplane have same patterns as egg?
Well, I have no explanation for that one.
it absorb egg? Is egg projection of skin? I don't know, and I love it. And Togekick's the goat.
That egg? Those are his scoots, you beast.
Yeah.
You absolute cad.
Unfortunately,
those are his
Frankie,
scoots.
You don't get any points for this last one. I'm going to end
I
on
thought
a
it was
real
Cresselia,
dour
I'll be
note.
honest.
No, I know. It would be kind of cool if it was Cresselia. But it wasn't.
Yeah,
it was
I feel
Togekiss.
like a real fake Togekiss fan now.
Yeah, well,
I'm sorry, Togekiss.
I have a shiny one, and you'd never know because it just swaps the colors around. As a prize, you can release one victory Ululation, mimicking one of the Pokemon we've seen so far.
So it has to be one of the Pokemon we've seen so far. It can't be just any Pokemon.
You can do, you got enough points. You can do any Pokemon you want.
Wow, I can redeem my points for any Pokemon. Wow, crazy. So there's quite a few Pokemon sounds that I really like, but when I think about like a Pokemon sound from a Pokemon game,
yeah,
I don't know why. The first one that I think of is always Numel.
Okay, slice me off a piece of Numel. It's pretty good.
That's a little better.
That's
I don't know if
good.
you can hear it, but it was good. Trust me.
I'll have it. That was excellent.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Frankie, for
this was a lot of fun.
Indulging in my game. We went for a long time, but I had a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun to just throw myself up against the wall time and time again, trying to match sounds to little digital animals. I'm making it sound like I didn't have fun, but I really did. I love talking about Pokemon.
This is arguably the most inconsequential game that's ever been made ever, where you have to, for meaningless points, match the sounds attributed to made-up creatures from an anime that's older than most people are.
Can I just say I'm really glad that the games that I made for Mercurial and Capricious have been taken out of the top spot.
I don't bring a lot of games, but I try to bring the juice.
Yeah, you sure did. I have a question for you now.
Okay.
So we've been talking about Pokemon all day.
Yeah.
Do you have a Pokemon for this word?
No.
Did you forget? You forgot!
I forgot!
You forget this time! Shame on you.
Okay, I have one. It's a Pokemon from the Alola region.
Mm-hmm.
It is called Uluuluulululuu.
Uh-huh.
Uluuluulululuu.
You want to spell that?
Uluuluululululu.
Oh, awesome. Got it.
Uluuluulululuu.
Listening and learning.
Yep. Is a normal type Pokemon because they usually attribute sound attacks to normal.
Oh yeah, why didn't you have Loudred in this mix?
So I don't because every time I think about Loudred, I think about the time I was watching the anime with my friend and Loudred came on the scene and like he just yells and we were both going, I have an opinion, and that's all I can think of when I think of Loudred.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Please continue with your
Uluuluulululuu. Get it right. Because I had this prepared way ahead of time. It uses a lot of sound-based attacks, and it actually has Whismer's mouth, where it doesn't make it's like the little X because it's not going to make any noise. But it's got giant mouth hands that scream at each other and other people, so he can ululate at you in stereo.
Wow, that's awesome.
Pretty good.
I feel like my brain does that to me sometimes, just screaming on either side.
Yeah. It's arguably one of the more annoying Pokemon to come across.
Yeah, sounds like very unpopular with trainers.
Yes. If you like what we do, like, comment, follow, subscribe with your friends, tell people. If there's a Pokemon with a pretty incredible cry, incredible cry. That's what
We're going
says.
Down under.
Cry. Tell us, either email or Discord or send us a letter or smoke signal, whatever you want to do.
Carry your Pidgeot.
Yeah, there you go. Tell me about our bees.
Wow, you know what makes a beautiful clarion sound every time it's gently struck with an instrument? It's our bees.
Oh.
Yeah, you could make an entire lithophone out of our bees, but you don't have to. You can enjoy them just by looking at them. Or you can get some very enjoyable and nice sounding art of your own by commissioning Lava Salmon. You can find more from her in the show notes.
Thank you, Lava Salmon.
Thank you, Lava Salmon. Should I take us home?
Take us home.
We hope you have a very... How do I say it?
Ululate?
We hope you have a very ululate week.
Yay!
Did it!
Quick.